Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? This your boy Food Junkie just coming at you with a video. You saw the title. If you omit crucial facts, is it a lie? We're going to answer that question. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a discussion, a conversation, and hopefully to jog you guys' memory, and you guys can let me know if I'm the one who have issues and crazy and things of that nature. Well, of course, what's going on right now is everyone's talking about the whole cruise thing, whatever. Like I told you, I'm bored with it. It's crazy. It's stupid. It really has nothing to do with me. I made one video about it, basically, on Friday, talking about the gag of it all, the level of pay was that, and I did a little recap of it. Was it yesterday, or Monday, whatever it was? You know, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I think I did a video like that a couple days ago. What's up, baby? How you doing today? And so just trying to stay away from the commentary of that because it really is to me, I think it's silly. It happened, it's moved on, nothing really happened but the gag and goop of it all. You know what I'm saying? But even then that was laced with weakness and pettiness and stuff that really isn't what I'm about. But yesterday, old boy Sean Bradley, you know, um, so everybody how y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Made a video talking about the cruise this and the third. And somehow my name got tossed into the mix. In the beginning of it was not it's like, oh, I'm trash. Okay. You still haven't told me how I'm trash and what I've ever done to you besides told you no and played the game that you want to play. But this isn't a video about arguing back and forth with Sean Bradley was not. It's about stating facts and making sure things are very, very clear. But what's clear to me really is that all this energy you have online, you don't have in person. So for me to go back and forth with you, pushing was not, it's a waste of my time. It really truly is because you already proven to us, everyone who saw, that you don't keep the same energy when you with someone in person. And we've heard this from Shelly, we heard this from Deanna, we heard this from James, we heard this from everyone who have met you that you really don't keep the same energy. But the reason why I'm making the video right now is because I don't know this young lady, but I heard the name floating around for several years. Was not Sugar PYT came up to your you know platform and asked you a question. Or was on the platform and asked you a question, but we'll get to that in a second. I'll give you a little bit of backstory. So the story Sean was telling about is why he and Club Chat. What's up, babies? How y'all doing? Told the story about why he and Club Chat now do private events. Why they don't want, why they don't want everyone and anyone to be part of their events. This and the third. And part of that story is true. Part of what he said was true. But there's a whole lot that he didn't say. There's a whole lot that he wanted to omit. There's a whole lot that we all know that's been going on that he didn't talk about. So, of course, I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to tell y'all what I remember, what is true to me, and what I've seen, and what I've heard, and what I've been a part of since he put my name into it, and since they put my name into it. Um, we remember back when it was 2019 when Sean and I had a quote unquote falling out because he dropped down on my chat when I was doing my Mad Day Mondays and gave me a real aggressive who am I talking about when him and Tracy was in Deanna's chat prior that weekend, disrupting the chat basically by arguing back and forth because Tracy finally found out or realized that he was shading her. You know what I'm saying? What we've been saying for a while. So, you know, I told him basically respect me, don't I mean because he been throwing a little shade back and forth was not like a punk, the punk he is was not. He never really came out and said anything aggressive toward me besides that who, but based on what's been going on previously, I just had to let him know, don't do that. Don't ever take my kindness or my willingness to let things slide and let things, you know what I'm saying, go on as if I'm ever someone who's weak, or someone who ever is going to be, you know, won't beat your ass, basically. You know what I'm saying? Or who won't correct your bad behavior. I should say that's a better thing. Beat your ass is kind of aggressive and kind of harsh, but that will possibly happen if I ever saw you and you did the same things to me in person. But so then we don't fell out. He had D Ramsey making videos. He had Matures making videos. People saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, this and that, there's no there, no here or there. But mind you, I've already paid in full for the trip that whole Vegas thing that's supposed to be done. Mind you, we also remember him screaming and yelling, "There's no refunds. There's no refunds." And in his story yesterday, he told you why he was saying there was no refunds, because they don't put deposits down on all these venues that they had, and you know what I'm saying, the money was basically tied up. So there will be no refunds for anyone who quote unquote got disinvited, or anyone who quote unquote didn't want to no longer be there. And I've said after that incident that him and I got into, that verbal incident, I should say, "Good morning, how you doing, baby?" And I've told y'all, Johnny Mac knows the truth, but we see where Johnny Mac is, permanently lodged up in Sean's ass. At least his tongue is, I should say. Um, Johnny Mac knew after that incident, I didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to go to be part of that situation anymore. I didn't want to be part of it. But since he kept screaming, "There's no refunds," what did I say? I kept saying, "I will be where my money is. I will be where my money is." And no one's going to keep something from me, trying to make me feel uncomfortable, and then act as though they're going to punk me in any type of way. And when I did go, my purpose to go was to snatch the oxygen out the room. My purpose is to snatch the oxygen out the room, steal all of your shine, all of your glory, and everything of that nature. Because I know I can outdress you. I know that I outlook you. I know that I outpresent myself better than you do. The real me, not some fake fantasized version of who I think I am, but just merely me walking into a room will snatch the oxygen out of the room for you. So that was my goal. My goal, if I was to go to this quote unquote Vegas situation with the masquerade situation, was to snatch the oxygen out the room, steal all the shine, steal all the attention. And based on your pictures, it would have been easy. I mean, it wouldn't have been hard for me to do. I'm just saying, you can't dress. You don't understand what formal attire looks like. You don't understand the length of your pants that needs to be on a formal attire. You don't. Your body's not right. No matter how many times you sit on the table. Just the mere fact of you is who you are. I already know I was snatch the oxygen out the room. It is what it is. But Sugar PYT came up there. But this is a backstory of why I'm doing this. Sugar PYT came up there and was like, so I guess someone, she never said who asked her the question, who wrote in her thing, but she just said someone asked her a question, or asked the question, um, what you did to Jay Wilson by coming there, regardless if he invited you or not, was not. Just because you can do something last night, y'all, don't mean you should do something. Just because you can do something don't mean you should do something. But because you did that, and I don't care how many times you want to switch the narrative and say, well, it was a reconnaissance mission, was not. If you're not going to go on Carnival Cruise, if you're not going to go on that specific cruise, you can't recon something like recon. You were in the army before. You was in whatever branch of military that you were. You know what recon means: to scope out for future date. If you're not going on there on that specific cruise, on that specific boat, why recon that boat? You said that you've been on ships before, you've been on yachts before, you've been on all these watercrafts before. You know how it's going to be when you're on a watercraft. Just multiply that by how many days you're gonna be on that craft. But in order for you to go on that specific craft, on that on at that specific time, on that specific date, with those specific people, it's not. It was, yes, messy and petty, which is fine. But just admit that and stop with all the other bullshit. Because if you go on a Virgin cruise, you can't compare a Virgin cruise that is 18 and over, adult, bigger boats, more sophisticated boats, newer ships, all these things that Virgin has that you say that y'all are accustomed to an older, smaller boat that have kids there. It's not going to be the same experience. So you're not reconning that, because you're reconning something with that to see what is the similar experience that you're going to get. And only thing that is the same is that these are both two ships. These are two cruises. That's it. Everything else is vastly different. So when you keep saying recon, trying to make it seem like, because that's what you do. You like to switch words around, and you think that you say them enough that people's not going to know what you're really doing or talking about. Only people that is that stupid are people that choose to believe you and believe your side of stories. But Shin Pro IT came up there and said that someone asked the question, what you did to Jay Wilson on that ship, how is that different than me going to go to Vegas during that time because you have my money? And he gave a good story. He gave a good little look over here, look over there. Well, it's not, you know what I'm saying, type of situation. And what he said, there was truth in it. What's up, baby? How you doing, Raw? There was truth in it. Because if y'all remember, let's go back. My birthday is in April. I am an Aries. Every year since I've been on here, besides the couple of years that the pandemic was going on, y'all have seen me go somewhere for my birthday. Y'all see me go somewhere for my husband's birthday. Y'all see me go somewhere for our anniversary. So, since my birthday was in April, and their trip was going to be in April, I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to be in Vegas anyway. So let me celebrate my birthday with my husband, and then just stay a couple of extra days in order for me to hang out with them and go to this masquerade that I suggested. So that part of the story was true. That part of the story was true. But then the lies come in. Then the omitting of facts come in. He told you. The thing is, he also verified my claims that I've been making for the past several years. Why would my husband want to hang out with anyone online that he doesn't know, that I don't get along with, that my husband don't even like Sean? I told y'all that. My husband don't even like Sean. So why would he even stay to meet him or hang out with him? My birthday would have passed. What he wanted to do and what we wanted to do together was not in Vegas, would have already passed. I took it upon myself to say, okay, since I'm going to be here anyway, it makes no sense for me to go home when I can meet people that I think that is, you know what I'm saying, cool. You know what I'm saying? But he said that he suggested, well, why don't you stay and you and your husband come and hang out? First of all, my husband will never hang out with you. My husband don't like you. If he saw you, he'd probably beat your ass. I'm just saying. But I've told y'all previously, he always was inquiring about my husband, who my husband is, how my husband looks, how many times we have sex, things of that nature. It's this obsession with, I want to sit here and smile in your husband's face while I'm trying to sleep with you, type of thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Do y'all remember when I said that Sean told me or asked me? Who remember what Sean asked me? Who remember what Sean asked me? Sean asked me to stay a day later so him and I can do Vegas by ourselves, even if we just stay in the hotel room. Y'all remember me telling y'all that way back then? Do y'all remember me telling you that way back then? So me being trash, me being all these derogatory things that he's saying about me was not now today. My question has always been, when did I become that? And what did I ever do to you besides say no that warrants all this? Oh, they betrayed me or they revealed themselves. My thing is this. My stories don't change. I'm gonna give y'all more intimate details about something was not because, you know what I'm saying, to verify that what I'm saying is still the same thing that I said previously. But my story and the details of my story does not change. So the question that Sugar PYT asks is, what's the difference? Me saying I'm going to be there in Vegas and you showing up. The only difference is you chose to hide at that point your information. Because y'all remember, I even showed y'all the venue that he had. He said I didn't have that information when I said no during my pillow talk conversation with you guys. What's up, Deanna? How you doing, sweetheart? During my pillow talk conversation, whatever, I told you he showed me the venue. He sent me a copy of the venue. He sent me stuff of what he planned on, what he thought that he was going to wear. This and that. He sent me all these things. Oh, Deanna, by the way, you and I are trash. Once again, you know what I'm saying? Same old, same old, same old. Um, but yeah, since I said I am credited for the reason why, well, me and Deanna at least, those people that you mentioned, are credited for why you choose to be behind the scenes with your events because you knew then if you were going to have my money paying for that tacky shit that you was doing, oh, you're trash. that's what he said. We're trash. You and I are trash. We revealed ourselves. He weeded out the trash because we showed him that we're not worthy to be around them. SB. That's what he said. But we're credited as the reason why you choose to hide your stuff because you knew back then that if you had your stuff and promoted it and broadcasted it and did the things that, you know what I'm saying, you normally did, what you did last week would have already happened to you. I'm not saying by me. See, the thing is, you act like you are so well liked on this thing that people would not willingly show up to your events to sabotage your events. Now, not me. Like I said, I would just walk into the room and the oxygen would be taken out the room. Because we've seen when you do take flights, Sean Bradley, The energy that you keep, and that is compounded with you constantly saying, no one spends money to not have a good time. And you're absolutely right about that. Because he wants to deflect on the fact that he didn't have the same energy with Jay Wilson, so he wants to have this energy with you and I. And while Jay Wilson won't correct you and confront you on this energy that you have based on what you just said here on YouTube, I will. Not gonna fight you, but just gonna ask you, what's my name? What's my name? And I promise you, I guarantee you, you wouldn't say piss on my dick. I promise you, I guarantee you, you wouldn't be disrespectful. Because let you tell it, no one pays money not to have a good time. Right? It's all a deflection and distraction. It's all a deflection and a distraction for people to see exactly what people have been saying since the beginning of time with you. You're a pumpkin person. And let me explain something to you what's not. For all of you who really don't understand certain things, it doesn't matter how big you are, how much weight you have on you. If you're not a fighter, and you don't have the skill set to defend yourself properly or to engage in some type of physical situation, it don't matter how big you are or how small your opponent is, how thin your opponent is, how much weight you have over your opponent. If you don't have the skill set needed to win something, to win a verbal and physical altercation, your size doesn't matter. Yeah, you're a fat person. You're a big person. I know that. Your waist is wide as fuck. Your hips are wide as fuck. You got baby making hips. It is what it is. I'm slender. I'm thin. But I guarantee you, I will run circles around you in any form of activities, especially when it comes to physical activities of fighting. I will break your big ass down. I'm not saying that this is a threat because it's not a threat. I'm just saying because we keep saying, I'm not a small guy. I'm not a small guy. I am. I'm thin. I'm thin. I'll let y'all know I'm thin. I'm 6'3", 200 pounds, which is small. You're what? 6 foot, 250? You got me by at least 50 pounds. But I promise you, if we come face to face, you will be watching your mouth and watching your tone. All this piss on my dick that you say online, it doesn't mean no good to sit here and even combat that. Because I know if I saw you in real life, that wouldn't be what you will call me. but then that's a question. But then, Sean, since you like to answer questions about me, after Chicken PYT asked you that question about what's the difference between me saying I will be in Vegas and you going on a boat trip, and you gave a elaborate lie or omitted a whole bunch of facts in that. So some truth, but I made a bunch of facts. Someone asked Sean this question. When I first allowed y'all to know that I was going to visit my family in the DMV area, why was he behind the scenes, him and Club Chat, trying to figure out ways to get me arrested for stalking him? See, yeah, I said you being on that boat is a form of stalking Jay Wilson. It is. Because I said that because me visiting my family, not even mentioning you, But going live and letting people know who wanted to see me, who may want to see me, was not in the area. This is where I'm at. You said that that was stalking you. You tried, or y'all had discussions trying to figure out what can you do, what can you say to get me arrested because I was stalking you when I was there strictly to visit my family. Just so happened I passed by a road sign that said Baltimore 45 miles, or whatever it said. Just so happened I was in Washington, D.C., I was in Virginia, I was in Maryland. Just so happened. Because that's the areas that me and my family wanted to go visit and hang out with in. So how is what you did not stalking because you choose to put it under the guise of it's a reconnaissance mission, and me not even worried about you or thinking about you was not visiting my family. I wasn't there for a goop or a gag. I was there visiting family. You're right, Juliana. Exactly. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So if me visiting my family in the DMV area, which I've been there several times since, but since you're so scary, I don't want to let y'all know. When I had a video with my little auntie, I was in the DMV area at that point. I've been there several times since then, and I let you guys know. Because not only do my sister live in DMV, so does my little auntie now lives in the DMV area. Which means I have cousins, nieces, nephews, sisters, aunties, uncles, who all go in that area. See, I have a reason. I had a reason to be in the DMV area. A legitimate reason to be in that area. Your reason of doing reconnaissance on a ship, on a cruise line that you're never going to go on because it's full of kids, it's older, it's not up to your quote unquote standards. How is it that how is it that you being petty is okay because you disguise it behind being a reconnaissance mission, and me having a legitimate reason to visit family, hang out with family? I'm stalking you, but yet you're not stalking Jay Wilson. Someone asked Sean that. So you like to answer all these questions, was not, and put on these little lies and these little sprinkles of truth here and there, but omitting crucial facts. Is it a lie? To this day, how many years has it been, y'all, since 2019? I only respond or address you when you bring up my name and lie on my name. It's always been that way. It will always be that way. But now, since I see your energy, like I believe Deanna when she said that you switched up and changed when you saw Josh. I believe her. I believe James when he said that you don't have that same energy in person. You're not a fighter. I believe him. But some part of me really hoped that you had a backbone, the same backbone, and kept the same energy that you have on here. Why I believe them, why I believe Shelly when she said you running around picking up stuff and serving people was not just like old girl served you that tea in that chair in Florida. I believe all of them when they said that. I believe people when they say you don't have the same energy. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. But some small part of me just hoped and wished that you kept the same energy. All this, a queen stands alone. All those, Kelly, all this, you know what I'm saying? We take flights All this you want to bop, 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 bop somebody. All this that y'all invited James up there to kick his ass. All that stuff gave me a glimmer of hope that you will keep the same energy when you see somebody that you've been fucking with for years on here. But all that went out the window. Or shall I say, down the porthole on this trip. Because no one wants y'all to fight. No one wants y'all to fight. But we did expect you with all your big talk and all your you invited someone to get their ass kicked. We taking flights because y'all know what we do. We expected you to have the same energy. See, you even called Jay Wilson, Jay Bitch Wilson, on here after the fact. Where was the Jay Bitch Wilson when he was standing in your face? Where y'all was standing there side by side asking each other questions, smiling and grinning, saying hello from across the room. Where was the Jay Bitch Wilson then? The writing was really nice. Everyone's really nice. I spoke to Vivian. But what happened to Uncle Viv then? Because the day before you ran into Vivian, didn't you ask? Didn't you ask, Sean? Did Vivian shave her mustache for this trip? Didn't you ask that question? Why didn't you tell Vivian when you saw her? Supposed to smile and grin her face. She's a nice lady, which is fine, which she may be. And no offense to you, Vivian, but I'm just saying. The day before he saw you in person, he asked the question. He formed a question to his little people over there. I wonder if Vivian shaved her mustache for this trip. Why did you say, "Oh, Vivian, I see that you shaved your mustache"? Or even if you were to throw some shade at her was not and not be malicious with it, "Oh, your mustache ain't as thick as I thought it was on camera." Something. That's the same energy that I'm talking about. You assault that lady all day long on camera, not knowing her, because she chooses to be affiliated with Jay Wilson. But when you see her, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different energy. And now you're fighting for Vivian? Jay Wilson, if Vivian had to pay for anything on the trip, you'd be ashamed of yourself. You should cash app her. You should pay her back. Why? That's Uncle Viv. Let y'all tell it. Y'all named her Uncle Viv. That's the mustache man. See, my thing is this. I don't go around picking with people or messing with people because I don't know y'all like that. If y'all notice, the only people that I truly get into these type of back and forth with are people that I've had some type of relationship with. Sean Bradley, D. Ramsey, everybody over there basically. I got not everybody. Let me call specifics. Sean Bradley, D. Ramsey, Johnny Mack, Internet Granny, and what's her name? Leo the Lioness Queen. Do I not see people over there talking shit about me? Was not? Yeah. I don't care, baby. I don't know you. You don't know me. We had nothing to do with each other. Y'all see me walk away from April. I didn't give y'all all the nitty gritty details of why or what happened or what was said, what was going on. I told y'all the last straw was on Dika's panel when she was canoodling trying to do this and that with Jay Dunn. That was that was the last thing I needed to see. I quietly backed away, removed her from my social. removed them, period, from my situation. I haven't came out here and blasted April. I haven't came out here and cussed out April. I haven't come out here to address April. And I don't want to. But at the same time, like I asked her to do, were you talking all these pussy ass hoes and pussy ass niggas and fuck ass niggas? What's that? Put a name on it, because I may think that you're talking about me at one point in time. I may be in my feelings at one point, whatever, and we will go back and forth. But I don't want to do that, was not. So that's what's very easy for you to put a name on it from whoever you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You think I don't have stuff on April? No. Do you think April don't have stuff on me? No, she probably does. But I'm not fighting with April because April haven't done anything disrespectful toward me. When me and James had our little situation, was not. I think there was 2 videos made, maybe 3. Well, it was my initial video answering a question. It was his response to that. It was my response to his response. And I think he made one more video. I'm not quite sure. But in those little videos we made from each other, we didn't go past the line. We didn't act the fool. We didn't show our ass. As initially, I just answered a question. It was, I had the wrong information, was not. But literally, what I did is answer the question. He responded to my answer, told me I was wrong, this and the third, threw a little shade. I made a video, threw a little shade back. You know what I'm saying? And it was done. About a year later, we you know what I'm saying, started talking again. It was never me being mad at him. It was never me trying to drag him for years. That's exhausting. I got other shit going on besides that. But the reason why you see me constantly addressing a Sean Bradley, I will constantly address a Johnny Mack, I will constantly address a D Ramsey, I will constantly address a Leo, I will constantly address, she's laughable. Girl, fix yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Get your life together. Have communication with your children before you come for me. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have old people on my roster as well. I'm just saying. But yeah, because they do something wrong. They attacked me for no reason. None of those folks that I've mentioned can ever and will ever tell you what I've done to them in a disparaging way. Only thing I did to Sean was told them no. Tease him a little bit. Jerry Mack jumped in on the flirting. We told you that. Very beginning. What I did, what y'all know I used to do. Flirt with everybody. He saw me flirting with James. Next thing you know, he threw himself into the situation. Okay, let's play this game. Sean saw that I was flirting with James. Thought that he was, I guess, cute enough, attractive enough. He threw us in the ring. Okay, let's play this game too. Y'all know what D did. Heard I was bisexual, and you know she's throwing her pussy in my face. Girl, you don't get that shit on my face. Move. And Leo was good for a minute. Even when me and Sean got into our situation, was like Leo was good for a minute. But then all of a sudden, things just change. Which is fine. Things change. You fall out of life with people. But when you lie and say I'm moving funny, remember that was an excuse, y'all. Oh, he's moving funny. He's moving funny. What did I do to move funny? I showed and read the text messages where I told you it's not about you. So I'm saying I hope that what me and Sean is getting into it doesn't affect the bond that we were trying to build, or at least I was trying to build with you. Your response is, "Oh no, everything is fine. I know how to separate this and the third." But all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, a month later, I'm moving funny, and that's why I didn't write you back, food junkie. We all remember that the video she made. Thought she was cussing me out. Then I had to drag her by that garter on her neck. Girls, like I said, you don't get drugged by me on here until you attack me. I'm always an offensive player. Sorry, defensive player. I'm always defending myself. I'm never just going to attack someone because, and if you say something stupid, it's not, you say something stupid, I don't know you. But if we had a relationship was not, or was building a relationship, and you attacked me for no reason whatsoever, yes, that ass is mine. I'm going to drag the shit out of you each and every time you step out of line. Like I said, the lie of, well, I told him that him and his husband could come. No, bitch, what you said was my husband left and I stayed, whatever. You wanted me to stay an extra day so you and I can do Vegas together, even if it's just in the hotel room. That's what you said. And there's no difference to what you did last week than what I said I was going to do 4 years ago. Because I meant what I said. I will be where my money is. Period. No questions asked. No me coming in trying to fight nobody. But if my money was part of this situation, I'm going to be part of the situation. And remember this whole no refund situation that you said was going on? I was the first one to get a refund. And a quote unquote disinvite. I don't give a fuck about a disinvite. Bitch, I got my money and I gave that shit away. You ain't got her money back. Some people got that money back, whatever, that you was, quote unquote, thought you was doing something with. And that's when you went underground. So you didn't go underground because, you know, you didn't want to deal with people. It's not, you went underground because you didn't want people to show up to your events like you showed up to Jay Wilson's event. That's the bottom line. You going underground was not some magnanimous plan to push people out. It was to keep your people in. And no one cares enough. Like, well, I'm saying no one. I don't care enough. But answer the question, why would you, excuse me, why were you behind the scenes trying to concoct the plan to get me arrested when I was visiting my family in the DMV area? And say I was stalking you. But yet you don't think that you were stalking Jay Wilson on that boat. Good morning to you, V baby. How you doing? How is it different? Answer that question. Or I'm sure you won't, because you still don't want to let people know that you're a bitch. Sorry, let me stop. I was all this time about calling out your name. But it's only fair because you'll constantly call me out my name. See, I keeps the same energy at all times. I do. Don't mean I want to fight you all the time. Exactly. Right. That's the thing is, and that's the reason why his events are private, because he doesn't want party crashers. What's up, so sister baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Retro baby, how you doing, baby? And that's the only reason why he don't, because I said I will be where my money is. And even after the money, he gave back as I gave it away. I still was going to be in Vegas for my birthday around the same time as they were going to be in Vegas. So don't act like you so magnanimous that people want to be around you, because that's not the case. You hide your shit because you don't want people to do to you what you've done to Jay Wilson. You don't want people to do what you've done, but it would have been happening years ago. Because just as petty as you are, there are people on here who don't like you, who really truly don't like you. I'm not one of them. I just like to embarrass you. I just like to show people what is right there in front of them that they choose not to see or talk about. I just like to talk about everything that we see when you bring my name up. I just like to point it out. Do I dislike you? No. Don't dislike you. I just like what you do. I just like your actions a lot of times because I think it's weak. I do. I think that your actions are weak. I think that you are a very weak individual. I think that you are a follower. I think that you're weak. I think that you constantly need people around you to make you feel like you're somebody important. I think that you need people to kiss your ass, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel like you're better than. And in reality is you're not. Y'all, go look at the pictures that he posted of the whole Vegas gate when it was on the staircase. Take a real good look. Y'all know how y'all like to look. Take a real good look at his formal outfit. Look at everything. Look at the shoes. Look at the pants. Look at the waist. Look at the. He looked like one big blob. And then go to my pictures on my community page and tell me how easy would it have been for me to walk into a room and snatch the air out of the room for him. Very easy. Johnny Mac knows that what me and Johnny Mac talked about. So that's why I was gobsmacked to see him all up in Sean's face. But you know what? Weak people begets weak people. I said what I said. Don't mean I dislike him. I don't dislike anybody. I love everybody. But I see you for who you are. And when you come for me, I let the world know what I see. Point blank and the period. It's very easy for me to be quiet and just to sit back and watch all the fuck shit that go on here. But when you bring my name into it and try to disparage my character, my person, I have no choice but to defend myself against you by the truth, with the truth. To this day, I don't think so. You see how I'm phrasing this thing? I don't think that I've lied on anyone about anything on here. And if I did, oh, y'all gonna see this weekend. I'm going to a little gala this weekend. I'm going to a little gala this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Sponsored by some people that y'all may know. Or they have they're sponsored by some people y'all may know. I may take pictures, I may not, you know what I'm saying, all depends. Because I said this ain't the first one I've been to since then. But this one, Since everyone wants to showcase and crash stuff and tell people how to dress this and the third, I just may show you how it should have been, how it would have been if I would have showed up, how it would have, you know, saying what the possibilities could have been. I'm just saying how easy it is for me. Like, funny thing is, I'm just gonna say this. I may post a picture, whatever, and hope Deanna don't get mad. But Deanna sent me a thing a while ago, well, probably a couple weeks ago, of this little Instagram thing of that saying that how black people use their beds, and you know, like use it for a closet or a coat rack, or what, use it for a mannequin, use it for all kind of like four different things that she used it for. The next day, I'm pulling out stuff on my closet to see what I need to go buy and what I need to have for this event. This and third was not. This was weeks ago, and I put everything out on my bed. You know, y'all know how I do when I go on vacations. Was down. I show y'all the stuff that I packed up and my clothes. Was not how I put everything on my bed. And when I lay out my clothes for the outfit for the day, stuff like that, I put everything on my bed and take pictures of it. I did that, and immediately I'm like, I hate Deanna because she knows me. She don't know me because she like because she said that's what I do. I use my bed as a mannequin. Everything that I pulled out my closet, down to the accessories, down to the shoes, down to the clothes, the shirts, the suits, sorry, tuxedo, you know, down to the suspenders. Everything that I am wearing this weekend is in my closet. Down to the jewelry, down to the accessories, down to the cologne, down to the drawers, down to the socks, the handkerchiefs, the brooch, everything. It was already in my closet. I don't need to go rent a tux. I don't need to go rent shoes. Every My closet is full of everything I need for every occasion. If I choose to go on vacation, well, it's not. Well, next week, next month, we are going on vacation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to buy anything at all if I don't want to. And I don't mean old, dusty, raggedy clothes that I have for years. Shit still in boxes, shit still in bags, shit still have tags on it, and still fit. I got about 6 bags because I can't hang up everything because I'm saying closet was only but so big. Of clothes that is neatly folded with tags on it. Yachting outfits, formal outfits, you know what I'm saying? Casual outfits, dress, just everything. Beach outfits. I'm not jealous of anyone. I don't need to be around anyone on here. I make a conscious decision to like everyone on here. Just like I make a conscious decision to address certain people on here. I'm not trying to be a part of something on here. No offense to anyone. I like you, I like you. If we get along, we get along. If we have communications, we have communications. But I'm not begging, pleading, and asking anyone to be part of their life. I'm not. Never have, never will. Because I'm comfortable enough with who I am and what I do and have real communications with people and relationships with people outside of YouTube. If YouTube is like a job, that's how I treat it. I don't go to work hoping and praying to have friends, to meet people that I can hang out with and talk to. That's not what I do. I go to work, collect the paycheck, leave. If I happen to befriend someone in the process. I do. If I don't, I don't. That's not my goal. My goal isn't to come on YouTube to make friends. My goal isn't to come on YouTube to build relationships with people as far as seeing them outside of this social media thing. That's not my goal. Has it happened? Yes, it has. Do I have relationships with people outside of YouTube that I met on YouTube? Yes, I do. What's up, DC, the Purple Diva, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You know, that's not my goal. Like at work, when I go work, I punch in, I punch out. I'm not trying to, oh, what y'all doing for lunch today? What are we going for lunch today? Da, da, da. Oh, here's my number. Call me so we can hang out off when we're not at work. No. We talk, we communicate, we laugh, we he was not while we're at work. Only people that have my number is a supervisor, my manager, because it's in my file. I'm not trying to be everyone's friend because I know my attitude is not conducive for everybody. My attitude is you like me when I'm getting in on someone else's ass, but when it's your ass I'm getting into, you don't like me. I become an asshole then. You like it when I tell people the truth about themselves, but when it's your turn to be the truth to be told on you, you don't like it. So why am I trying to befriend you was not just to break up with you, just to defriend you. I don't do that. That's not what I do. Same thing here on YouTube. I had to learn it because I thought people was a little bit more whatever. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you. All the way from Africa. See, even with small numbers, y'all, your boys are all wide. Even with small numbers, your boys were all wide. But yeah, people like the truth only when it doesn't pertain to them. Hello, how are you? Welcome. People like the truth only when it doesn't pertain to them. And unfortunately, I'm just a truth teller. I don't see things the way I wish it to be. I see things how they are. That's why out of all these, what, 5 years I've been on here, 4 or 5 years I've been on here, no one has ever told me where I lie. Yeah, I've been called a liar. People have called me a liar, but no one has ever told me, food junkie, you lied about XYZ. No one has ever done that because I don't lie. There's no need for me to lie. Why would I lie when the truth is so much more fun, much more entertaining, much more enjoyable? Okay, be safe, safe journey, safe journey, safe journey, safe journey, safe journey, safe journey. But yeah, my stories. If I recap a story that happened 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, it's gonna be the same story, told the same way. I'm not gonna be a revisionist of historical events. You're not gonna see me trying to revive something. You're not gonna see me switching up things. Mm, no, I cannot. But yeah, you know, but yeah, when you omit the truth or when you omit crucial facts, is it a lie? Tell the real reason why you put your stuff underground. Why you went underground? I've been burned so many times, and all these fuck people was not all this trash. We got the trash out. Okay, now I'm trash. You know, I'm confused. When did I become trash? Before or after you sent me the voice messages of how you want to Before or after you said Dee Dee keep her hands off me in a jealous way. Before or after you sent me memes saying all you want to do is travel around the world and fuck on balconies. When did I become trash? Raw, exactly. You never have to remember the truth. It is what it is. The truth is what it is. You don't have to remember a lie, who you told it to. No, that's what I said. Like I said, I've been talked about for a while. People say little things was not all day long was not, and I don't care because I don't care. I don't respond to them because I don't never had a relationship with them. You only get a response from me if I had a relationship with you, or if you do something that's so egregious, I have no choice but to respond. Because I know what it is. I know what the Rick leads for. Y'all want to sit here and argue back and forth. For what? Why would I put money in your pocket? Why would I take you out of obscurity, poverty, and things of that nature? You're lonely. I don't have to be around everyone. I'm okay with myself to be by myself. I'm okay that me and my husband is in the same house. He'll be downstairs doing whatever. I'll be upstairs doing whatever. Or I'll be downstairs in my sewing, crafting area doing whatever. He'll be upstairs doing whatever in the main area. I don't have to be around people all day long. I love being by myself. I love myself enough to be by myself. I'm comfortable with me because I know that I won't disappoint myself. I'm not going to lie on me. I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do. See, I'm not one of the people that need to be around people all the time because I don't, to be honest, I don't trust everybody because y'all has proven that y'all are untrustworthy, especially on here. What do you think I'm looking like planning an event for people and all they're going to do is try to criticize, take notes, do reconnaissance on it when they can't do no better? Because I guarantee you, what even people say Sean's proven himself with his events. I guarantee I can go to one of his events and critique it and tell you what's wrong with it. I guarantee that because who you are as a person, Sean, is not the type of caliber of person that I am. Y'all say the thing is y'all was saying because I watched a couple things yesterday about the cruise and I watched his because he had a lot of content on it and I watched Tracy's. Tracy is I love Tracy. I love Tracy. Whatever, but people saying oh they're bougie. They're not bougie. You can't be bougie and be unattractive. You can't be bougie when you purposely put yourself in a situation that you think is a downgrade for who you are. That's not bougie. That's ratchet. That's ratchet. Don't confuse bougie with ratchet. Ratchet isn't just someone with Kool-Aid color hair, long nails popping and smacking. Ratchet is when you own a cruise line and all you're doing is looking at dick. That's ratchet. That's not bougie. Ratchet is when you know what I'm saying, put yourself in places where you need to do stuff. That's ratchet. Ratchet is when you, oh, we order all this food and all the food's nasty. All the food's nasty. All this food's nasty. Yeah, I had to pay more money for some lamb chops, but other than that, that's ratchet. Bougie is when you don't like something, you just push it aside and move on. That's bougie. Bougie is when you're not drawing attention to yourself, but you still don't enjoy what's in front of you. That's bougie. You don't like something, you push it away and move on. You don't jump on camera critiquing everything in the moment. That's ratchet because you want to be seen. You want to draw attention to yourself. Like they say, money screams, wealth whispers. Ratchet screams. Ratchet's loud. Ratchet's obvious. Bougie is quiet. A bougie person could tell a story just by looking at something. I'm just saying, y'all. Make it make sense. But yeah, I'm gonna come here and say, don't omit stuff from stories. Don't lie. Don't deflect. DC, you're right. We're all children. But we all understand, well, we should understand when and where to bring out that childlike quality. We can't sit up here and lie on people and then think that, so no one's going to respond to that. See, that's that child in us was that think that we can tell a lie and everyone's supposed to believe it, or think that just because enough people go along with that lie, or go along with the falsehoods, or go along with the omissions of things, that it's the truth. See, that's why I say I practice the art of adulting. I'm not gonna always be people's favorite. Like I said, people don't like me because I am me. What you see is what you get with me. What you hear is what you get with me. What you hear is the truth as I know it to be, and it's not gonna change ever. Ever. My truth will always be my truth. My truth will be the truth 100 years from now. If they reincarnate my body and ask me about the situation, it's going to be the same story 100 years from now. I omit, not omit, I omit what I do and my part of it, and I move on. Because everything that I do and have done, there's a lesson in it that I've learned. If it's what to do, it's also going to be what not to do. You know? But yeah, it's so funny to me how people want to omit stuff and lie and tell just enough of the truth to make it sound believable and plausible. Not realizing that we were there, I was there. I'm happy that people asked him that question. How is what he did to Jay Wilson different than what I was going to do if he kept my money? Not only that, how is it that, saying, you claim that I'm stalking you? Remember, that was a story for a while. Oh, he's stalking me. He's stalking me. How am I stalking you? When all I do is respond to you mentioning my name and lying on me. It's very easy. Anyway, y'all, I need to get myself up and get ready for my day before I get ready for work. Just want to come here really quick and talk about that because it's really funny to me how, I don't know, like I said, I really am bored And I'm tired of responding to stupid stuff. But at the same time, you can't let lies and omissions of truth go by because then it becomes the truth. Well, if it's not true, why didn't he respond to it? If it's not true, if that didn't happen, why didn't he say anything about it? You know what I'm saying? Is that type of stuff that I can't allow? You know what I'm saying? Oh, definitely not adulting, baby. Definitely not adulting. Is that type of stuff that I just can't let float out there? And it sounds crazy that I'm constantly have to respond to the same people for the same shit, the same lies. But like I said, if I don't respond to it, that lie will be out there floating, and people who don't know, who don't do research, who don't go back and look at videos, well, it's not. They'll start believing it because he didn't call them out. He didn't say it was a lie. You know what I'm saying? So it must be true, and then that's their opinion. Then that's their truth. So yeah, no. What you did to Jay Wilson is no different than what I was going to do to you. The only difference is you went underground. You went underground. Like you admitted, you had all this time, all these different opportunities to do what you want to do, but you felt that it was pertinent for you to do it on that day, on that time, on that ship because Jay Wilson let all the information out there for the public. And it was inexpensive. So why wouldn't you do it? And disguise it under a reconnaissance mission. Like, y'all know, you know what recon is, and that's what you did on that ship was not recon. Recon is stealth. Recon is stealth. How was you stealth? On camera every 5 seconds, every 5 minutes. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, this your boy Food Junkie. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Hope y'all having a great week thus far. Y'all, yeah. I mean, this little Vegas shit is gonna be. What's up? How y'all doing today? I'm ready to go, you guys. But yeah, this whole cruise shit. I was bored on Friday. I was bored last Friday. Once you didn't keep the same energy, I got bored. But now you want to deflect and distract by actually bringing my name up. But yet you're omitting facts, omitting situations. I am the reason, or one of the reasons, why you went underground with your events. Because you knew that people would do what you've done. People would have done to you what you did to Jay Wilson. Oh, y'all come to Jamaica, but you don't know when we're leaving. You don't know where we're staying. No one cares. We all are going places. Like things, y'all want to credit Jay Wilson with the, oh, people in B sector are traveling now. We've been going to beaches. We've been going out of town. We've been going to different states, different countries and stuff. We've been doing that. It's just now people trying to one up each other by showing you what's going on, what they're doing in their lives. We've been doing that. Well, I don't know about we. I've been doing that. This is my 5th trip this year. My 5th one. Oh, do you really? Do you really? Yeah. Hate me somewhere else. Y'all so stupid. I love it. But yeah, y'all have a great day. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? How can you hate somebody that you don't know, that you have no interactions with? That's funny to me. Crazy. But anyways, love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe out there. And as always, you know, it's not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Until next time, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. Happy hump day. Bye.